Okay, let's go ahead and get this started. Uh, so the music that played just now was Vespucci and 181 by Patty Kingsland for the production music album Fourth Dimension. And it was also produced by the BBC Radiophonic Workshop, and especially that last one, 181, you might recognize it from a game called Space Funeral. Anyways, today I'm gonna be playing some, at least one Lisa fan game. I've got a very strange Lisa fan game that I want to check out, and it's called Lisa Entropy RPG. Let me pull up let's see who made this. Okay, by who? Lisa Entropy RPG, spelled with periods separating each part of the title, by Okello 2020 or 20204. Though I think this is like a collaborative effort too. I think multiple people made sprites for this. This is a Lisa fan game that the moment I saw it many months ago, at least 2 months ago, I thought looked absolutely insane, and figure I would check it out. So I have played a little bit of this, but it's I had some trouble with it. You'll see. Also, I ran into I re-downloaded it today. After downloading it like a little bit ago, and I played it a little bit of it earlier today, but I ran into like a bug with like a boss, and it would crash my game. I hope it's fixed now though. Okay, we can launch this. It's probably gonna be loud. Yes, I would like to run it. Run anyway. Okay, it's still at 10. Right, let's get that hooked up. And let's get these gotten rid of. Okay. Alright, I think it's kind of quiet. Let's see how loud it is when I actually like started. So yeah, this is very, very strange. It's very psychedelic, very, very weird. Kind of reminds me of something that Jinx Tengu would make. At least graphics wise, just everything else. Warning, this game contains flashing lights that may trigger uncomfortable photosensitive reactions. Proceed with caution. That too. There's flashing lights in this game. Mature content warning. Some parts of this game may be considered cruel or violent or explicit or worse. Your discretion is advised. This is a work of fiction. Any similarities to real individuals, groups, companies, governments, religions, real-world happenings / events, plans of God. So this game also, like I said, I played a little bit of it. It censors the word, the word O, the letter O in God. I think it's like a respect sort of thing. It's also like really religious. I don't know. We'll see. Are entirely coincidental. None of the opinions expressed in the game are that of the authors. Instead, they belong to fictional characters. Based on the works of Dingaling, Lisa the Joyful, and Lisa the First, and Lisa the Painful. It'd benefit you greatly to walk into this experience with the knowledge of the previous games. Learn more at publisher site serenityforge.com. Now let Entropy begin. Are you keeping up at all? I have much to teach you. Yeah. That's the exact kind of thing I'm going for. You're not going to boss me around for much longer. Listen, you always say that. I have a backbone. I got guts. I can fight back, and I choose not to. It sickens me. That does not make me weak. You proud? Let's go. I'm going. I'll take the lead this time. Thank you. Just follow me. So I'm not playing this right now. This is just happening. And now I play. See, this is what it looks like. It's very strange, even just at the beginning. The tiles here are crazy. And if you're familiar with Lisa the Painful, the mask this creature we're playing as is wearing looks an awful lot like the mask Brad makes for Buddy. I guess we'll talk to this guy. Not gonna believe this. I found him. You've been looking for him, right? It's deep in. Come along. I'll guide you through this. There's a lot of these in this game. Also, we have we have a face on our back. Also, we have stairs, which bring to mind another game that I don't want to think about. Fucking Price RPG. At least the stairs like kind of make sense. Hello, meat guy. It's all scum in here. Perverts, murderers, thieves, all sorts of refuse I failed to clean. Never relent. They deserve it. Almost looks a little bit like Rando. Hold. Yeah, it's basically pretty much Lisa controls. And this is what the battles look like. The battle system here is actually completely different from Lisa the Painful. It's Dada. He'll never leave you alone, not even in death. This land is being reclaimed by creatures of extraordinary and supernatural origin. This new life is not very sustainable, however. It degrades over time. Choose attacks from moves and magic submenus. Try to remember what they do as best you can. We live and we learn. Hanging on to the edge of tomorrow. Also, the music in this game is crazy too. So we have various things. So we have Light Guard, decrease further damage, as well as Agility, low effect, recovers 3 technique points. Blunt type damage attack, low chance to stun. Behead, a sharp type damage attack, high chance to leak. Torch, a fire type damage attack, large chance to burn. A water type damage attack, high chance to soak. Ice type damage attack, high chance to soak. Oh, they both have soak. No email saying I was live? Oh. That's weird. I wonder why. Well, welcome anyways. You didn't really miss much, I just started. But you missed the preceding information. So this is a fan game called Lisa Entropy RPG. It was made by multiple people, including Okello 20204. It is a psychedelic, highly religiously inspired Lisa fan game, and it is fucking insane. It's super crazy looking, super strange. Yeah, I was wondering, like, it seemed like a ghost town. I wonder what happened. I wonder why. Huh. It's definitely strange, but yeah, I did send out yeah, a live notification and everything. So yeah. Oh well. But anyways, it's really strange, so I'm checking it out. And I did play a little bit of it earlier, and I ran into some issues. I think because I was playing an older version. But I just downloaded the latest version today, and hopefully I won't encounter the error message that I was encountering earlier. So yeah, this is our moves. So everything here, this is completely different battle system. So I missed about 20 minutes. Also, welcome Life Wings. Damn, this fan game is pretty underground Lisa game. I think I found it looking at the Lisa fan games page on the Lisa fandom wiki. And I was just looking at fan games to play, and it looked crazy. And I like games that are pretty wild. And so I figured I would check it out. Anyways, welcome. So this is our stuff. We also have magic. We can cry. We can do lightning attack. We can do basically all of the elements, pretty much. Earth, venom, damnation, common element, regrets. So we have holy and demonic. Who are you playing as? I don't know, but because I have played quite a bit of this sequence before stream, because I wanted to, the anticipation was too much. I wanted to check it out. And I think we're playing as some weird version of Buddy. or something like that, because that's Buddy's mask right there on this mass of tendrils. So yeah, and we're about to get some party members too once I destroy this Brad spider. Sure, I guess we'll just hit him. Yes, resist. Fire? Kill him with fire? Okay, that's pretty good. Forms a cannonball. Dude! Why does he get to attack so many times? Oh, he's resisting that, okay. I don't know. Look at that. Oh! That's pretty good. Produced in Olathian key. Leave me alone. It's nothing. Why? Wouldn't call Tensin, breadcrumb, and wine drop nothing. Jeez. Let me move some windows around. Hold on. Also, there's like a fucking distorted buzzo. So, I have some ideas about what's kind of going on. There is like the description, so you really don't get much introduction when you start the game, but there is a description on the itch.io page giving some context. I guess I'll just read the yeah, is this alien world, Lisa? I'll read the description from the itch.io page, just to give some grounding context to what the fuck is happening. Entropy is a dungeon crawler with randomly generated elements in the World of Lisa RPG series, right at the end of the timeline. So this is taking place, I guess, at the end of the world, basically. Like, even more the end of the world than regular Lisa already is. Everything that could go wrong just did so. Witness deterioration of New Olathe and the end of the world itself firsthand in a desperate scramble to get your hands on the last girl in the world. What for? Starting a family? Saving America? Bragging rights? Or something far more nefarious? Each character has a motive to join, and one last race to save mankind from complete extinction. Can you come first and outcompete them all? So that's the description. Methinks that it's too late for that. You know, I haven't seen very much of this game, but I'm just gonna go full black pill and say, I don't know if this tile paradise here with the distorted characters is even real. I mean, pretty much on the tin, it's a Lisa roguelike, yeah. Which is also pretty interesting. I think there's a lot of potential with the idea of a Lisa roguelike. Most people have gone demented, expect to be shunned and beat. There exist 10 base elements. Each element has a unique debuff associated with it. The strength of each element can be influenced by resistances or weaknesses. The strongest form of a resistance is an immunity. It neuters elements completely, even invalidating the base debuffs of said elements. Super element debuffs infuse one's attack with the damage type of the element and a chance to inflict that element's debuff. Adaptive attacks inherit the element of your current weapon. They're also influenced by aforementioned super element debuffs. Plan accordingly and you may survive. Be as meticulous as you can be. Each passing turn is life or death. Also, like I mentioned before, the music is like actually really, some of it's really strange from the bit that I've heard, but some of it's also just really good. So basically, I guess this is all the elements. Forma has all of them, including E Chaos. And this is Judge Guillotine, distorted version of Buzzo. Okay. Whoa! That's pretty good. I took things from you, things that mattered. Ha 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 ha. It's not very funny. I also mentioned at the start that, Party Healed, that this game is heavily religious inspired. No XP? I guess not. It looks like we're just stuck at level 5 right now. Though I know there's levels in this game. And if you're wondering if that seems kind of left field, since Painful and Joyful don't really touch much on, like, religiosity, well, Lisa the First does. Specifically, Lisa the First, which is a game I have not streamed, and I've not played, but I've like watched it. And specifically that game uses religion to touch on like the hypocrisy of Marty specifically. Marty, Lisa's dad, was a devout Christian, and yet he did really horrible things, just to put it fucking lightly. So really not that out of left field, but this game definitely goes all into the symbolism. I'm proud to suffer in the name of... You can skip this if you come back to the origin point. Cave of Resurrection, our resting place. So like the items we're getting, like look at this. Bread, wine, ichthus. I don't know that much about like religion lore. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I don't know that much about it, even though like my at least on my dad's side, he was like Catholic. I think like communion, the wine and the bread is like reference to communion. I think that's a Catholic thing, but I don't know. If you know, you know. I don't know that much, so yeah. Also, here's Rick. Whoa, look at you, so grown. Look, I know you want to go out. It's dangerous. Dang it. I can't kick ass like your father does. Don't give me that look. Please, stop crying. Fine. For going. You divas have always been so good at pushing my buttons. Rick Weeks, join your party. Like a Christian of like, this bread is my body and this wine is my blood. Yeah, it's so communion, from what I understand, is like you're imbibing the body, the flesh and blood of Christ, as symbolized by eating bread and drinking wine. I don't really know like all that does. I guess to be closer to Christ. My religion is Arceus. Well, I don't know if there's any Arceus in this, but I know Abrahamic religion is definitely represented here. Instead, I'll never leave you, no, not even in death. Oh, so here's some of the crazy music I was talking about. Before anything else, use Spy to inspect the weakness of your foes. This will help conjure a proper path to righteous victory. You might notice, however, that the last party member in order is unable to use Spy. That is because one has to use someone to keep watch. Stay safe, we need you. So we'll spy. This is a report on data A. Okay. So Sharp is pretty good. Holy is pretty good. Definitely no immunity on anything. So... Okay, cause... Oh, okay. I thought we used our turn there. Okay. So we can spy without... I think that's something I didn't understand when I played a little bit of this earlier. So we're going to... stab this guy, and... So we've got... some stuff here. See, Rick has High Guard. Haymaker, unstable nature type attack, targets all foes, low chance to miss. Fancy perfume. So instead of it being an item in this game, it's a skill. Cheese things. Cure all basic debuff and fully recover Rick. It's the thing he likes so much from the flashback in Painful. Family dinner, parenting, and companionship. Okay, I guess we could... Really isn't much we really need right now. He can just guard for right now, because I don't think he can attack at all. Oh wait, he also has this. Cry, Embezzle. Black accounting to generate some cash. Remove all positive element-related buffs for defeatism. And these cost money. So this... This battle system vexes me. Also, this doesn't work on Forma. I guess he can embezzle some funds for us. We got Sin, so I guess that icon is Sin, which I guess is the currency. Enemy ran out of Sin. Spider walk. Yeah, I don't know much about Christianity, TVH. I just know the basis of it. And some attacks cost health. Yeah, I think, like, everything's... It's very overwhelming. There's a lot of things going on. So he's bleeding now. I think these guys are also weak to Holy? So let's try Holy on that guy. And then, I don't know, cheese things. I don't know what that was doing. Things are like just going really fast. Okay, behead and sure. Critical. Produced an Olathian key. So yeah, nobody's getting any XP. So we have some more distortions of Brad. So like I said, I don't really know what's going on here, but I think what kind of what's going on here is that we're playing as some distorted version of Buddy, and this is like kind of reflective of her mindset. I don't know. Like we're seeing kind of the negative and trauma associated with Brad, her dad, kind of manifested, I suppose. So we can spy. We have Trauma Maker. Speaking of trauma associated with her dad, look right here. Also, it looks like he's cooking a steak, but actually he's setting a baby on fire. and you must become numb. So this is, especially this right here, is something Brad says to her in the intro to Lisa the Joyful. So yeah, the hot and cold of it, I suppose. To be fair, Entropy is one of the crazy games we had released so far, aside from Doleful and Dolus. I still need to play those. I just got started playing fan games, pretty much. I finished like the third ending of Joyful like 2 weeks ago, and then I started a pain run on Painful, but I haven't finished it yet, and there's still some story tidbits I can get from that. But I wanted to try and finish up as much as I could of the two main games. I suppose you could also consider Lisa the First a main game, but I just watched that. So yeah, now that those are out of the way, I'm trying to start checking out some of the fan games. I did play Lisa Paradise. It was really good and short. Brad is really hated in the series, clearly. Brad's a complex character. He tried to do good, he just didn't quite know how, and he also had... I said this before, something like, he tried to he didn't have his own house in order when he tried to help people. Like, you can't help other people organize their houses when your house is, like, not in order. And that's kind of what he tried to do. And he didn't, like, address the issues and stuff. But yeah. So I guess we can spy on this guy. Okay, Blunt's pretty good. So is Fire and Demonic. Thanks for the report. So we can only use that once per turn. And now we can use... Let's just use Torch. I think that makes sense. So we have question mark icon. Only use it when you're certain you cannot win. This will be cast first. We promote living. I think you just KYS. I don't know. I haven't used it when I was playing earlier. Okay, just high guard right now. He doesn't need to do anything right now. Okay. Flammable. Just keep doing that. Now we can... I don't know. Let's embezzle, sure. Execute. Cast Breeze. Fuck. No, he's immune to fire damage. Fuck! Got some sin though, that's nice. Or frozed. Okay, he was also vulnerable to Blunt, so let's start doing that. And we can do some cheese things too. On fire. Resisting that, okay. Honestly, the ice spread isn't doing much. I don't know why I'm picking on him first. Just guard. If this game is religious, a dove should be used instead of a crow. That's actually, yeah. Maybe there's no doves in the apocalypse. It's just carrion crows. I don't know. Or maybe it's everything's so shit that like crows are like used like they're considered like symbols of death. It's symbols of like bad. And maybe everything is so bad that to use a dove would imply that there's hope, and this is clearly this is clearly a empty glass situation. Okay, injure. Let's do that, I guess. That's pretty good. Why won't you listen? There's nothing worthwhile out there. It's all men of nonsense. I picked a bird and bald eagle because they're the top predators of the bird world. Well, we do know that there's eagles. Well, I don't know about at this point in the timeline of Lisa, but there's bald eagles in Lisa the Painful. The only one I remember seeing is that in the cut scene, the campfire scene with Brad and Terry. But I think there's one that appears like before that, but I can't remember where. Okay, we can... No, he's got... Is that a resist? I don't know what the green arrows mean. Let's try it. Okay, it's not a resist. Some more crystallize. And, I don't know, cheese things. That healing animation scares me. Cause it's like the same, it's like a recolored, similar animation to like Fatal Chop. makes me anxious that it's an attack that's happening and not a healing. That's pretty good. It's gotta be getting close. Crystal. Do a little bit more cheese things, I guess. Oh my god. By the way, can you tell me what Lisa games you have covered on this channel so far? I could give you some starter recommendations. Entropy is not one of those starter games. Yeah, I figure not, but it's also, from the little I saw of it before I decided to try it, it looked so different from the other Lisa games, because I've heard that a lot of the Lisa fan games are significantly more difficult than the base games. Like, I specifically have heard that of Pointless, which I would really like to check out. But I haven't played Pointless. I think I've only, out of all of the fan games, I've only streamed Lisa Paradise thus far. Let me take a quick peek at my VOD channel because I have shit memory. Hold on. I have a playlist, but I don't even know if it's updated. View playlist. Okay. I also played a little bit of Lisa the Stuff. It was pretty silly. It's like a shitty creepypasta-ified version of Lisa. That was the first one I checked out because it looked funny. And then I played Paradise, and that's like the only Lisa fan games I've played. But I have previously, yeah, Joyful. Well, I have played the base games on this. I streamed Painful last year and then Joyful a little bit after that. Let's see, Injure. Actually, hold on. I don't know if that's... Let's just do Crystallize again, and we can, cheese things. Your mind to raise. I am in control. Do as I do. Kelp thing. I do what I do. Already healed. I'm still stuck on the fucking SpongeBob game I played last stream. Funny enough, Pointless is one of those recommendations, despite the somewhat difficulty increase. The only problem I will tell you now is that there is no run button, nor an item like the bike. So I guess no going fast. That's okay. I mean, we certainly aren't running right now. And I'm not losing my mind over it. Father was among the strongest people in Olathe. Maybe... Okay, so this guy is definitely a representation of Rando. Maybe even in all of Kansas. And they're positing that Olathe really is the Olathe, Kansas. Well, a fictionalized version of it. Or the entire America. We inherit his might. How you use it is up to you. I tried to do good. Yet the road to hell is paved with good intentions. And here's Cheeks. Hi, buddy. Decided to come out and play? You can only oblige. Your dad is asleep. Shit. He's just sleeping, okay? You stop bawling your eyes out. It hurts seeing you like this. Let's go wake him up. He is sleeping, okay? He took some sleeping pills. He's only sleeping. There's this one trick I learned in Iraq. Where's that? It's a place far, far away. I went there because I wanted to be strong, like your pops. Needed the cash too, like badly. Back to the matters at hand. Folks used to go heavy on these sleep pills all the time. Pinch their nose and shut their mouth, they wake up. Even works on your dad. Let's go try it. Don't worry, he'll only freak out for a little. Cheeks Gaywood joined your party. Yeah, that's his full name, by the way. I don't think we ever saw his full name at all in in Painful. And also, Cheeks is also the only party member that we don't really get to see much history on. I don't know how canon that stuff that we just read was. But yeah, he does have an unused sprite of like a younger version of him in like a coat and a hat, but it's not seen at all during either Painful or Joyful. There are a few... Oh, some stuff I missed. Lisa VX Ace or MV. Most Lisa fan games are VX Ace. A few are made with other RPG games and other engines. Whatever is easiest, most comfortable for you. Like Lisa, the full is made in Unity. Oh, the full is in Unity? Okay. I had no idea. And then Moltres Riders is talking about his... Ah, fuck. You can just fall off the stairs. Okay, great. But his RPG Maker game. Now we have 3 spiders. Skills typically deliver damage via 2 ways, physical and magical. You can reflect them with parry and reject buffs respectively. Counter buff reflects both, and all 3 of aforementioned buffs go on a cooldown upon expiration. These ways of delivering damage exist independently of elements. Also, our status is a happy face. can we get a fucking status list, please? Because there's a lot going on here. Unless I missed it. Okay. Just set the... well, actually... I think Sharp and Fire are good against these guys. Just... actually... Embezzle. So Cheeks... He has, immune stuff and deflection. Modest chance to infuse users' attacks with blunt element. It's locked. Must have ignorance. Your entire party deflects all magical attacks. And we've won. Apply buffs to all base stats for 5 turns. This stacks. So this costs money. Well, sin, I guess. Guess we could try that. That's a lot. The effects in this game is wild. Okay. Hey, that's pretty good. It's a nice counter attack. I don't know, we can just do some guarding, honestly. Like how he's healing TP, but he has no TP to heal. Is the tutorial guy supposed to be Jesus? I don't know. Maybe? Or maybe he's just a guy with like a cross necklace. Also, there's fucking 3... We probably should just fucking save. Because there is 3 units. Have to be very careful on these stairs. Most fan games are non-canon. Well, other than... Well, I think I knew that. But also I've read from stuff that I was like looking that at one point Austin Jorgensen said that everything was canon, but I know there's obviously some joke fan games. Other than the base games, the art book, everything is pretty much up to interpretation, though if you ask the lesser known fans, they most would likely say that fan games are canon. Yeah. And I did read the fan game policy of Serenity Forge, because I saw people were like upset with that, and it basically says that you cannot claim your fan game is canon, and also you can't, you know, say that it was endorsed by Serenity Forge or anything. Basically a bunch of legal shit. I don't know, I don't like contracts, and I don't like being told what to do, so I can understand why people are upset with Serenity Forge saying that, but also I know when you're a company, you have to do company bullshit like that, because everybody has to play the made-up games that make up, you know, things like copyright. But yeah, I know, I remember reading that like people were considering Pointless like canon to like the Lisaverse, and then I was reading stuff about the Serenity Forge thing and how people were upset by it, and so on and so forth. Trust you already understood this, but I must make light of it nevertheless. You and your enemies are one and the same. Take note of everything they do. Remember everything. Okay, thanks. Also, if that guy's Jesus, then Jesus has like really bad posture. I don't know what's going on there. I think he might be in a modified version of an unused sprite, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. The giant Lisa sprite sheet. There's like a bald guy who has the same pose. Okay, so we have It's a distorted version of Yato, a distorted version of Buzzo, and another distorted version of Yato. And we have, its name is Fatherland. It has Earth power. We have Shit Sack. It has demonic power. And we have He, the Patriarch, and it has holy power. Joy Mutants. There's definitely bits and pieces of Joy Mutant sprites here. And this seems to be a distorted version of Buzzo's Joy Mutant from Joyful, but I think these are more like manifestations of how Buddy views these characters, maybe? Similar to the distorted elemental breads. So the thing is I don't know. I guess we can just fucking spy. Let's see. Lots of HP. Lots of money. Water damage and lightning damage and holy damage and demonic damage is pretty good on him. Okay. Let's... Oh, Rick can also spy too. Well, don't mind if I do. Shit sack. So we can speed it up. Blunt, sharp, ice, nature. Okay. Okay, we will waterboard that guy. That's funny. Just gonna do some waterboarding real quick. And I guess we can get some money, sure. And we can, yeah, we can get some money and we can apply this. This seems like a good idea. Okay. I mean, I was one of those people who was somewhat upset with the Serenity Forge policy, but now that I think about it, there might be some serious damage that could be done if they kept canon talk stuff. Because the blame wouldn't be put on the fan game creators, it would be put on the original author, Austin. So while I am not so happy with the results, it's for the best, for better or worse. Yeah, I can understand that point of it, because I've been frequenting the Reddit for some time, ever since I played Painful, and there's some pretty not great fan games that I've heard about, like Lisa, something called Lisa the Ungrateful, and from what I understand of that, that's like real bad. There's some bad stuff in that one. Like I understand it as it like just, it's like a bad game, but it's also a bad game, if you get what I mean. And I don't really understand, but some of the stuff I've heard about that is not so great. Okay, he's got resistances now, but he's also wet. So let's just keep waterboarding him. Also, Rick, go ahead and spy on that guy. Yes. So, Blunt's pretty good, Lightning's pretty good, Earth is pretty good, and blah blah blah. None of that stuff really matters. You don't talk about Lisa the Ungrateful. Yeah. That seems to be the common sentiment. And from the things I've heard, yeah, no fucking wonder. Also, Rick is locked up. Oh, he can't use these. I guess you could cry. Sure. So I could do that. But also, that takes some of my HP, so... And that also is very spendy on the SP front. Okay, I think we need... Immune to demon. We want this, because at least 2 of these guys got, like, demonic attack up. Price like a bitch. Dams. Oh no, now everybody's vulnerable to Earth. Okay, and that guy's healing. Fuck you. Waterboard. Rick is still locked. I guess we can embezzle some more funds. And do that, I guess, because we're weak to it. This should counter it, right? Maybe? Okay. We got a little bit more sin, that's it. Using wine glasses? Okay, actually, lightning, I think, was also good electrocute. Actually, because he's wet, maybe this will do more damage that way. Let's see if my theory is correct. Oh. Is it not safe for work or something? Suggestive, most likely, and the creator is not so friendly if I remember correctly. Also, the game itself has horrible writing, and the original Lisa from the years ago is filled to the brim with glitches and made it seriously unplayable. Like, I basically heard that the original Lisa the Ungrateful like had a bunch of glitches, and that someone tried to like take it and like make it better, but like they're not very friendly. So not pornographic. I guess not, but I don't know. I've heard some fucking things. I don't even want to talk about it, but I've heard some fucking things about content in that game that's maybe not porno, but is like bad. I don't even want to talk about it. Just go to the Lisa subreddit, type in Lisa the Ungrateful, and see other people talk about it. Also, Rick is finally able to use his skills, so we're gonna do that. And so, can we only have one resistance? Oh wait, no, we've got 2 resistances. We're resisting holy and demonic. Or actually, or is that a stat up? I really need a buff, like buffs and debuffs and statuses sheet right about now. So can we? So these seem to Let's just guard. I don't want to mess with that right now. Let's just guard, see what it does. Electrocuting. That's good. Didn't look like it did an insane amount of damage. We're immune to whatever that is. Serve your fatherland. I'll make you serve. Yeah, shut up. So that guy's taken care of. And then I think blunt is effective on this guy. So we can do that. And also... Oh, he's fucking locked again. God damn it. No need for that. How about... Let's use some of these items. Use a drop of wine. How can you even collect that? And... could try atheism. Okay. Okay, so the three white triangles is if you have resistance against it. And so I guess the green ones are if you have strong like a buff to those attacks. So then to that end, well, he's resisting that. I feel like this would be less effective. So we could try that. I'm still stuck doing nothing. Guess another wine drop, and I guess actually cry about it. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that guy's drunk now. Let's could try injure. Actually, oh, hold on. Let's try the holy damage on this guy. Sure. And yeah, let's just guard. I have the original Lisa, but I swear to God, I tried to play it and also fix it at some point, and man, this isn't worth it. Okay. Guy's crying now, like a big baby. Actually, let's... So we still have the buff in that, so let's just use that. Finally! And... yeah, we'll just do that. Okay, they didn't really do a whole lot. Those fucking healing? Nah. Okay, just injure. Do some of that. Nice. Pull as a bitch. Okay, that's pretty funny. Okay, let's just pummel him. And we can eat some more cheese things, I guess. Because I don't know what else Rick could do. Yeah, just do that. Just do the healing. I guess we could... I don't really want to use that. So we'll just have Cheeks guard the light. Okay. Okay. So you have to... You know, we're still resisting. Game itself, not so much suggestive, regardless. The ungrateful fans have heard some stuff. I'm good on that. I'm pretty sure you can select other people with their healing skill with Rick. Oh. Like I'm watching 3D chess. I mean, it's pretty incomprehensible with the status effects. I'm basically in the same lane. Well fed, okay, final fit. Yeah, I think it's like you can't... If you use like a healing item, you can't... If you try to use another one, it doesn't heal as good. Yeah, I'm... Sorry if I'm not talking a whole lot. This is a lot. A lot of thinking is occurring. Fuck. I'm gonna... Okay. Let's spy... Actually, Rick spy on this guy again. Okay, he's very close to dying. You could try nature. We haven't really done that. I don't think I've used nature yet. Magic. Venom. I don't know, sure. Parenting? Sure. Oh, let's see, guess we can keep this up. I guess our buffs are running out. But I'll use it again, cause sure. Okay. Okay. I don't know if there's like a synergy on these elements. Like if I tried to do like water and then electric and I didn't notice a significant increase in like damage. Sure, well, let's injure. Can do some cheese things, I guess. We can just guard. Yeah, I'm not too sure why you decided to play this fan game, but I mean, well, I was interested in it because, okay, I thought it looked really weird and cool, and it does. But the combat system really vexes me. But I want to see what more strangeness is on offer. I want to see the value in this project. It reminds me of... part of the reason that really intrigued me to it is that there's an indie game creator that I've played some games from on the stream previously, Jinx Tengu. He's the creator of Revenge of the Sunfish, a viral weird game that I believe even Markiplier played back in the day. In the day of like 2015 or something like that. And it was really zany. And then not that long ago I played another one of his games, his newest, Cheese Dreams. And when I saw this fan game, I was like, you know, that kind of reminds me of that a little bit. So that's why I wanted to check this out. But yeah, it's certainly something. Actually, You know what? Just guard. Everyone's good right now. Everybody guard. Pharma, just fucking do stuff. Yay, we killed him. That girl, just like you. Wretched bitch. Okay. Vulnerable to holy damage. Okay, this guy is just using holy stuff, so we can just apply a buff. But, I don't know, let's spy on him again real quick. Blunt, lightning, demonic. Okay, got it. Shoot him with the red gun. Don't have to tell me twice. During the Stone Age. Just actually do some parenting, sure. What is it? Become immune to holy. Yeah. We want that one. Ah, sweet. And now we can just presumably use that over and over again. And then we win bigly, right? That's probably how it works. Actually, cheese things, sure. Okay, yeah. Holith is mine. All of this is mine. I rule. I am God's chosen. I brought Zion, kingdom of heaven. You're fucking dead. And also you're a loser. That took 3 hours. Lied, I killed, I sinned. More than anyone whom I know of. I betrayed you. But I'm still your brother, and I'll always be one. Can I talk to you? You and I, we were supposed to have an aunt. An aunt? It's like an uncle, but if he were a girl like you, that aunt, she passed early. No, I never met her. The one time I saw her, it was in a police record. I don't know what happened. Whatever it was, it changed our father. And he's not the only one. Our dad. Maybe go easy on him. He's a good man. Oh, there she's talking about Lisa. I was like, wait a minute, what? But no, he's talking about Lisa. Did you know that, like, Lisa's not actually alive? That's crazy, right? I bet nobody knew that. But if nothing else, you'll do it for me. I kind of missed what he just said. But he looks like an abyssal female monster. I don't really get the gendered part of that, but she does look abyssal and a monster. What is he thinking? This is crazy. We're all gonna die because of you. Yes, you. Also, this is sticky. Sorry, but sobbing won't work on me. Knock it off. Since today. Sorry, Brad. Sorry, buddy. Coming with me. I have no family. Sticky Agadelli joined your party! And now we have 4 Brad spiders! Okay. We don't have to do anything this turn with Rig. Well, spying is like not even important because we already know how these guys work. So everybody's very happy. They all have the blue emoji. I'm not sure what kind of damage these guys do. I'm gonna assume it's poison and just go with that. Also, he has the status effect, can't spy, I guess because he's at the end of the party order. Or maybe he just can't do that. He's got injure? He's got debuffs, basically. Bird flame, bird flame, bird flame, bird flame. He also has drug deal. I guess this is a reference to him giving Brad painkillers pre the Flash. Also, this music's pretty fire. Gun down. Wow, only 48 bucks to maybe just insta-kill one of these guys. That's pretty good. Also, push pills. Let's try gun down on this guy. I know there's a fan game with the uncles. At least one fan game that's supposed to follow the story of the Buddy's uncles, basically. Which seems kind of interesting. You on Windows 10 and not Windows 11? Phoenix emoji don't render for you? I'm on Windows 11, but yeah, I don't. I just see a red bird and a fire. So I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm using Firefox browser. Maybe Firefox doesn't support it. Okay, I think stabbing's supposed to be good on these guys. And we can cheese things. And honestly, things are good. So we'll actually... We can also do... Well, no we can't. It's just guard. And sticky... Do that, I guess. So now they're all vulnerable to pierce and plus on fire. Huh. Really? I guess that's demonic damage, but also they're putting everybody else on fire. That's kind of cool. I guess because that one guy was on fire. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Okay, let's just behead all these guys now that they're super vulnerable. Actually, hold on. Let's do that. I think this will make us lose our other buff, though. Yeah, no longer immune to nature. So it doesn't, you can't have them both at the same time. Yeah, there was that one, and I think I remember seeing one where it's like, it's supposed to be closer to maybe what the original vision for Lisa the Painful was, where you actually have Rick, Sticky, and Cheeks as party members, like as Brad has them as party members, instead of just hiring slash recruiting slash collecting against his will random party members who decide to follow him. Which I think is kind of interesting. I do have another, I don't think it's much of a fan game so much as it is like an exploration into like the original version of the game that was shown off in like the early Kickstarter stuff. Called Lisa the Hidden Story. I don't even know how playable that one is, but I have it. Okay, let's use some cheese things. Do that. And I don't really know what mat is. But sure, we'll try it. Okay. That's the end of that guy. Okay, we need to get some parenting. Then I guess just guard. Demoralize. Oh, there's his guard. Oh, magic attack. Okay. Lisa the Painful Fractured Bonds and Lisa the Oblivious. Is there anything called Lisa the Hostile? Never. I don't. Maybe. I don't. There's so many Lisa the. There's a possibility. There's also a lot of fan games that exist in name only. Also, holy shit, Sticky is dying. So this guy's locked, I guess. Cheese things. Also, can I? Okay, I can't. I can only use it on Rick, but I think it cures all basic debuffs and fully recovers Rick. Okay. Let's try Family Dinner. Okay, that looks like it heals everyone. I think it was getting those two moves mixed up. And I don't have to do that. And there's no reason to do that now. Just guard and guard. All the characters say is ah. We did it. We got no XP and some items. We got our party healed. Jesus fucking Christ. Even more? I think you need to know something. These people you surround yourself with, they don't fit. It's not your fault. You had no choice on any of this. Once you do have a choice, however, choose people that befit you. The ones you surround yourself with will define you. You've been fantasizing of seizing the real world your entire life, haven't you? When you do, suit yourself. Only pick people that bring you success. For if you do not, your brain will deteriorate. Isolation is a mind killer. Look around yourself. Nothing's right about this. I must say, right now, your situation serves to prove that even when things don't work out, life is manageable. Thanks. Jesus? Question mark? What the fuck is that? I don't know. We have Yahweh Delivery Boy SS Head Honcho, who is Buzzo on a really cool motorcycle going fast. We have the Gorge, which looks like a fucked up Brad. I mean, the art is crazy, but also Jesus Christ, yeah. A world swallowed in blue that appears to be a personified like joy pill monster. That's the water creature. Yeah, this, I guess maybe it's supposed. No, wait. It looks like the face of Yado multiple times, and I think I can maybe see Brad's face in there. It's like a big thing of joy pills, because Yado made joy pills, so that makes sense. And then we have Parental Separatist, which it's some kind of insane flower slash root system, and it has Brad, Buzzo, and Yado on it. So yeah, wow, pretty crazy. I'm sure somebody, like, I played Yek, and Yek is not, well, A, an RPG, B, not Lisa related, it's just an RPG, but C, is kind of related with this game's use of symbolism. Yik, a postmodern RPG, uses a lot of symbolism, but I don't even know how to begin to, you know, figure out what Parental Separatist is supposed to mean in this. Aside from it looks like there's a dotted line on the branch that has Yado on it, so maybe this is symbolism of Buddy trying to cut him off? I don't know. Let's spy on one of these fuckers. Yeah. Okay, earth damage, holy damage, nature damage. Okay. Let's regret our choices by playing fast and loose. We are going to use Venom on this guy. We are going to do a little bit of embezzlement as a treat. And then we're going to actually spy once more. This guy's, there's 4 different elements on display here. This guy, lightning, blunt, water, and nature. So, okay, yeah, guard. So let's, I like blunt the least, so we'll start with that. We're just gonna choose moves based on how my opinion of the element. That seems fine. And we'll... So Forma's gonna use that, so we will give everyone nature debuff. So this guy's doing arc. And everybody's aquaphobic. Now they're doing blunt proof. Okay. Immunodeficiency? What are these status effects? Okay. Okay. Got some zany shit happening. So we're gonna do some more Venom on that. And we will eat, not that, we will family dinner, a little bit of HP. The sea serpent on the Asia album cover and the sapphire weapon from FF7 are both gigantic water creatures I find sexy. So clearly my eye would see the Yoda one. I genuinely have no idea. Neither do I. Oh, are we doing another move here? I thought I just selected something for Rick to do. Yeah, Forma's using that. It's family dinner. Okay, so he gets 2 moves now? Okay. I guess. I guess we could do a little bit of that. Guess 2? Yeah, I guess. It let me select. Yeah, from what? Yeah, I don't know. Things are just happening. Okay, so we have been debuffed. We should do that and counter that debuff. That's probably the wise thing to do. Okay, so everybody's still... So we can we apply 2 different debuffs? Can we waterboard them? Behead? Injure? Torch? We could try that, sure. So we're now grounded for 1 million billion years. Okay, freezing these fuckers, I guess. We're fucking doing 1,000,000 trillion damage? Whoa! Is this what winning feels like? Trade routes are established. We've got this whole town in our palm. They won't see it coming, ghetto scum. They know, I know they deserve it. She told me so. Okay, it failed. Everybody is now spongy. And poisoned. We're resisting blunt. We're healing. None of this makes sense, but I mean, more power to the original creator, yeah. This is like crazy. This is so much. And this is just the intro. There's like a bunch of weird characters that you can get, and we just have, I guess this is just the tutorial. God damn. I hope after this, I didn't get very far in this. When I was playing it earlier, so surely we could get to the really zany stuff. I want to see some of the new characters. Better than ungrateful. Yeah. I don't know, I heard, so what I heard, for those curious, what I heard, ungrateful be described as per somebody on like the Lisa subreddit, is that it's like a borderline ecchi anime take on Lisa, which just sounds like they missed the point of the original game. But like I said, I don't really know. I just know from what I've heard. Also our TP moves are costing less for some fucking reason that I don't fully understand. It's basically this whole game at this point. So let's start picking on the gorge. We can do some crystals. We can companionship. Everybody get their SP back. Learning C++ would be easier than figuring this out. Maybe. I have a fucking fan game idea. And in order to make it happen, I'm gonna have to learn either Unity or Godot. But I have a real fucking good idea. If I remember later, I'll talk about it, but I'm too busy thinking right now. That sounds pretty good. Let's do that. Oh, Sticky gets another turn? Okay. So we now have water debuff. Oh wait, no, that was something Cheeks was doing. Actually just, hold on, let's do the arc. That's probably not gonna work because these guys seem large. And I guess we could do that. Reduce their magic attack. Okay. Fucker's healing? Fuck you. Everyone's poisoned. Great. Okay, they're all numb. Okay. Whatever that was. Okay. Serial says nature debuff. Let's do that then. Do some more companionship. Let's actually do this, because I don't like this poisoning bullshit. Then let's just go ahead and see if we can reaffirm this. Reaffirm our effectiveness of nature. I don't even know if that like is worth anything at all. Okay. That's really good. Is it like maybe it's stacking? Also everybody's brittle now. And that guy lost his numb status. Okay, Venom. I guess we can... family dinner. Okay, I'm feeling okay with the resistances we have. So let's do some of that. And... I don't know if this causes them to lose their debuff. Could try that. Demoralize or whatever. Okay. That's repel. Well, nobody was attacking with blunt damage. The indulge. Okay, we got rid of that guy. I mean, from what I can tell from recent Ungrateful entry, and yes, apparently this creator has finished the game from what I can tell, basically made it into Devil May Cry with some RPG mechanics. Well, that's certainly a thing to do. I've seen Savage Rays on FF14 with less mechanics than this. I wouldn't fucking doubt it. But we're doing something. I don't know how. But we're certainly getting somewhere, somehow. Also, I like how the attack and magic attack, debuff is, the words, or the abbreviations in a little sad face. This is pretty good. Okay, I guess we can start using Venom on this guy. Do some... Actually, no. We want to do some parenting, get ahead of that. The TP. And I'm feeling okay with those things. Let's just do that. Fuck! And it's immune, because of course it's fucking immune! Fuck! Okay, here's what we'll do then. Let's spy. Let's follow it in blue. Fire somehow. Earth, lightning. Oh, holy. Okay, holy. So let's do damnation on this guy. Can do some companionship for the SP. We are resisting nature right now. Can we resist water at the same time? And let's make these guys extra vulnerable to holy. Okay. Okay. I didn't do like a huge amount of anything. Okay, poison. Okay, let's do more of that, because I guess it does stack. In which case, I guess we should reapply the nature resist. Yeah, do family dinner. Do that. And I guess we can apply damnation again. Okay, and that did some damage too. Or wait, that did a lot of damage, so it is stacking. Okay. Alright, just keep damning that guy. Fully recover Rick. Guess we could do that again. Actually, hold on. I don't know if that actually is refilling Rick's own. Guess we could try cheese things and see what that actually means, fully recover Rick. Just HP or SP? I wish descriptions were less vague. I don't know, I guess we could do that again. I don't know, can we apply another damnation? Is this how we succeed? Take 3 turns to build up like maximum vulnerability? Okay, well, we did not 1,000 this time, but we still killed it. They depend. So easy to control. Just like the good old days. I bring joy. I'm golden, living saint. I brought Zion, king of heaven. Don't care, didn't ask. Plus you're dead. Okay. This guy is probably also very weak to this now. We will do some parenting. Also, that did not refill Rick's SP. And I don't feel like applying resistances right now. Actually, yes I do. Here's what I'll do. Into nature type. Do that. And then let's... Do we have any... We don't have any SP healing. Oh yes we do. I just couldn't read there for a moment. Let's give a single drop of wine to Rick. Wow. I think that seems to be the key. Just keep applying debuffs until they're very vulnerable. Let's actually spy on this guy really quick and see if that's actually what's happening. Multiplier. Oh yeah! Look at that! 4.375 multiplier. Okay. You cracked this. Yeah, I figured it out. This is how you play it. It only took me... I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. And then I played maybe about an hour earlier. It only took me 3 hours. In the fucking tutorial. Okay. Can do some of that, sure. And I guess these continue to stack too, but the moment you pick a different one, it goes away. That's a little tricky. I don't even know how I feel about that. I could just fucking apply more damnation, sure. Form is about to nuke him. Oh, what did we do? Oh. Did I fucking waste a turn or something? Okay, just guard. Everybody just guard and watch Forma do this shit. Oh, okay. Always remember us. It would have been turned into a puddle of fine red juice if it weren't for us. It was your life. I'm gonna hurl. Is that it? Jesus, 2 hours and still on the tutorial stage? I guess this is the tutorial. I don't know what else to call this. Takes less time and painful, or like any other fan game, to get away from the tutorial. Yeah. You can like get to Colombo in like 10 minutes if you're going really fast. If you're like speed running. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh my god, is that guy actually Jesus? Hi. How he never heard someone stupid. No, no, no. So wretched, so unfair. I guess that guy is actually Jesus. No. Why he died for our sins, though? Okay, I don't know what happened. I just pressed yes. Limits are now gone. You're presented with a US military crate. An extra blade-shaped label is present. Unleash its contents, yes. Found legendary loot. There's loot boxes. No way. No way, dude. Joyous. I haven't even checked my equipment. I haven't even checked my status. Whoa. Yup, loot. Yeah, fucking hell. I think Jesus needs to die again real quick. There's still a lot of sin, apparently. Fucking loot boxes, dude. Unbelievable. I had no idea this was a AAA production. Forma in hiding. Everybody is fixing to hurt me. So I guess this is supposed to be Buddy, or a distortion of her. Rick Loser Weeks. Is that really his middle name? One of Dad's closest friends and my uncle. So these are written by Buddy's perspective? Cheeks. Enabler. Gaywood. One of Dad's closest friends and my uncle. Oh, it's just the same thing. Sticky. Deadbeat. Anganelli. One of Dad's closest friends and my uncle. Has a lighter plus deodorant. Plastic boomerang. Flower bundle. Yeah, I'm assuming it is the it's just funny. Imagine that's your middle name. Like, damn. Your parents must have not liked you very much. Okay. I guess that's good. Guess it's good that we have that. Oh, I think I accidentally deleted my save file, and then I resaved. Okay, enough of that. Oh, they fell. My squad is lost. What's this? Okay, another loot box. Open the lock. Limits are now gone. You're presented with a shipping crate. Destination Olathe Mall. An extra head-shaped label is present. Unleash the contents? Yes. You found majestic loot! It's the fucking Hollywood woo. Holy bandages. And flower crown. That's cool. Oh good, they're all back now. Another spider bread. Extra body-shaped label is present. Unleashed its contents. Found majestic loot. Bulletproof vest. Holy poncho. That's a funny pun. The stun is no more. Okay, okay. Well, it makes her attack go way down. Same from that, Poncho versus bulletproof vest. Resist earth, fall weak to sharp damage. That's probably better. Well, makes his attack really weak, but he doesn't even attack anyways. So I guess he's wearing a flower crown. A wee bit more defense, I guess. Attack. Sure. I don't know, when he has so much attack, but he like doesn't use it. I don't know what his problem is. Okay, 4 Brad spiders. I know how this works. Liberation. It's a question mark type damage attack. Scales with total time playing this game. What? This move can miss. You're telling me there's items in this game whose damage scales based on how long you've been playing? Well, that sure is something. Okay, let's just fucking stab him. Yeah, that is kind of crazy. Leave the game running overnight. Yeah, that's the real fucking... That's the real meta. Just leave Lisa Entropy RPG running on your computer for a few days, and all of a sudden your weapon does like 10 billion damage to anything it touches. God damn, that'd be crazy. It's locked though. I don't know why this is locked either. I don't know what this means or why. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot I don't. But we're gonna get some money. And then we're going to resist demonic damage, and then we're going to make everyone vulnerable to sharp. Music's crazy. Soft. Okay, the spiders are now broke. Whoa, dude. 9,000 big ones? Holy shit, we don't even have to do anything. Okay. Everybody just sit around and guard, I guess. This is in the bag. Or actually, Sticky can use that move that might instantly kill someone. Yeah, we're doing so much damage. But it doesn't even fucking matter. Guard. And which is it? Gun down. We could try that. Attempted murder is failed. The damage, I guess because we critted, it's why we did 9,000 damage, but it's still insane amount of damage. Guard. And actually, no. Guard. Guard. Everybody guard. Just guard, guard, guard. Got another key on the house. Actually, I'll be right back. Let me get Spin Duck up real quick. I'll be right back. Where did I leave Spin Duck? No. Spin Duck. There we go. Okay, back. See, is there another loot box up here? Surely we have to be getting close to something. There's like a fucking... There's like a carrot guy. I don't know if it's an enemy or if it's someone you can recruit, but there's like a carrot in this game. Ooh. Yeah. At least the contents. Common loot. Boo! Thick black pants. Oh, and quicksilver shins. That seems nice. Quipple. Our agility is decreased a wee bit. Whoa. Magic defense goes way down with those. It's really not that much of a buff. There's also no optimized button here. Okay, that's a little bit more significant, but his agility... We kind of want his agility to be fast. But that magic defense is really fucking bad. Actually, that's not what I wanted to do. Whoa, hold on. His magic defense is already 1. So... And he has no luck. So sure, you can have the shiny pants. And... He's already pretty fast. Yeah, sure, you can have those. Okay. Another loot box. Bobble-shaped label is present. Yes. Tireless loot? Rabbit talisman. Rad sneakers. Equipment. So we can't remove this. So that's really not an option here. Rabbit talisman makes your defense decrease a bit, but increases your agility by quite a bit. Whoa! That's a lot of agility! It's so much agility that the numbers become very small. 2.5x agility multiplier. No pants. Okay, we could put this on Sticky and he'd be like Sonic speed. We can do that because he has a lot of healing stuff, so it's probably good if Rick has that. So equipment. His magic defense goes down a little bit. But that's like a lot. But the shoes so cool that you can't even wear pants if you're wearing them. Okay, you know what, we'll just put this on Forma. Everybody's lost. And now they're back. Find a red door near your treasures. Treasure? Yeah. Find a red door near treasures. And here's a bunch of like distorted buddy posters, I guess. find. Oh, we are. I'm not doing anything. We're climbing really fast. But what was the thing we walked past? Did we go to heaven? You know what? I don't want to. I hate these stairs so much. I don't even want to see what we ran past. Oh. 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 So this looks kind of like the final boss, Joyful. Make me scoff. I killed hundreds of thousands of people in my life. Sure is nice that Yato taught his mutants all how to play the trumpet, though. That's very nice of him. Masterfully, oftentimes indirectly. You will never reach my numbers, your primitive brute force. It's pathetic. Show me it. Okay. He has the status effect of somebody who is standing like next to somebody who has fallen on the ground, and also an angry emoji. I guess we should be afraid. Let's spy on him. Man atop the world. Okay. Times 1 multiplier. So he's not particularly... No. 8% on fire. 8% on poisoned. Let's try to go in all in on fire, I guess. Torch. And... Sure, we can embezzle some funds. I don't even know what he'll do. What's with this, the 3s, blah blah blah, percent weird quirk? Yeah, I have no idea. Actually, you know what? I'll spot him again. Because if that's like a negative, or was that just a dash you put? Otherwise 10. Okay, wet is pretty good. So is frozen. I guess it's like the rate in which they, maybe that's just like a weird math thing, but I think it's like the rate in which those status effects occur. And it seems like wet and frozen crystallize seem to be like effective against him. So we'll try to do that. Embezzle. I don't even know what he'll try to do. But let's... I don't know. He has a god complex, right? Maybe he'll use holy attacks. I mean, I've never seen decimals go that low. Yeah, I know nothing about math, but I'm assuming that must be pretty crazy. Okay, crystallize. Okay. Okay. Wow. Really not a lot of sin there, huh? Whoa. Okay. Sorry, I had to BRB for a moment. My cat knocked a bunch of papers off the desk. Not this desk, but the one right next to it. Okay, cheese things. I don't know if there's anything we can really do here. But if be fair, I mean that's like 1/10 compared to 1/1000th. So to be fair, the extra zeros don't really matter all too much. When you already have 3.3 at the start, yeah. Yeah, it's very strange. Maybe it's like a weird limitation to how they were calculating those stats. I'm just going to do that. And I guess we could do weave 1. Because that'll boost our, like, moves for a little bit. And... guess we could do more of this. Considering that seems to be pretty killer. Okay, electrocute. And some fucking crazy shit. Okay. Spy? Did that heal his SP or something, or did he heal his SP? Okay, we could try poison next. Venom. Now my cat is yelling at me. What? Okay. There. Now you're on the desk. In front of my screen. Okay, ooh. Cheek says like no. Okay, do that. And then, yeah. Oh, he gets 2 turns, okay. The cat do be yodeling, yeah. Yelling and stuff. That's what she does best, aside from being very cute. Let's see. Alright, what else could we do? Oh, I guess we could demoralize. Okay. Nature damage. Okay, never everyone's way. He's just applying all of these shit. Okay, I just healed a lot. What the fuck? Okay, Okay, I guess we could try this. I don't like the stupid electric attack he's doing. Family dinner. Can't use any of that right now. Oh, because he's locked out of it. This stacks. We could do that. Then we could... I don't know... Okay, we're weak to blunt right now, so we can do that. Try and fix that. And he can't do any moves right now because he's also locked. Okay, we can't... You have a multiplier on this shit. Let's spy on him real quick again. Fuck. Okay. Let's see if we can do stabby stab. Form behead. Now we can execute. Okay, it's leaking. Okay. I don't know what's happening here. Okay, we now have a lot of stats that are up. Actually, you know what? Companionship and eat bread loaf, and then we'll behead. Oh, that missed. Okay. Injures? Okay. Just applied a bunch of status effects. Okay. I don't know what's happening. Did he just heal himself bigly again? Huh. Guess we could try regrets. Do some parenting. I don't know, wine glass. Actually, also we have 99 of every item, so I guess this might be actually like the boss of this, which I guess is still the intro. Holy shit. Just do more beheading, so we can't do the other. Deflect. Okay. Yeah, he's just healing every single fucking turn. Okay, alright, start beheading him again, because we can. Do a little bit of that. Do... Gee, I don't even know. Bad ending. Good fucking grief. We have 3 different things down right now. Let's breeze. We can still more do more of that. Okay. Fade. Fuck you. Ooh. Okay. Alright, can't do any more of that. Family dinner. Can't use weave 1 because we're too low in the that department. Also, he's full, so it's not gonna heal very much. Shit. I guess we could try it, whatever. Then, actually, wait a minute. I think he's resisting that. Fuck. What else could Forma do? Ah! Adaptive type attack. That's gonna use up all of our TP. Cristo. Sure, electrocute. He doesn't have access to that right now. I guess we could just demoralize him. It wasn't terrible. Hell. Just applying a bunch of random status buff, I guess. The final boss of this little intro. It's really taken us this long to get here. And I don't know what I'm doing. Still. I mean, I think I know what I have to do, but... has so many immunities right now. Okay, companionship. Guess we could repel. Do some more beheading debuff. Please stack. Feels like you've been on this fight for like 50. Yeah, it feels like that too. That's a lot of damage. What was that? And he's still healing the hell out of stuff. Okay, let's... How many health does he have? Fuck, dude. Uh-oh. Bro, why they put the super boss at the tutorial? That's pretty crazy. That's a crazy choice. Okay, we just need to we need to put all of our chips into behead. This is beheading is the key to all of this. We can do this. I bet in 20 minutes. Give me 20 minutes and we'll win. Trust. I have bosses on my RPG that take 2 hours. Oh god. If this guy's like the starter boss, then what the fuck is the final enemy is gonna be? Cristo. Jesus needs to come back. We need him now more than ever. And Jesus, you need to beat Yato for us. Please grant us strength. Fuck. What do I even do? I guess we can use some more companionship. Sheik still can't do shit. Actually, cry. You know what? Rick, give everyone some dinner. And Cheeks, cry about it. God damn. I don't know what this means. Just behead. All chips on behead. I'm sorry, did Forma miss her attack? Companionship? I don't even fucking care. Use it even though it's gonna be... Okay. Yeah, behead. Okay. That wasn't very much. Stop picking on cheeks, goddammit! What the hell? Behead. Parenting. I don't even know what some of these are even doing. Do that. Behead. Yeah, I think Rick does have a revive skill. So yeah, and I think I have some items that revive. Okay. Okay. Raises an ally fully. Okay. Let's just do that. That seems easy. Keep stacking that fucking behead. Whoa! Now if we can just do that over and over and over again. Yay. Behead. Some dinner. Okay, let's do some ignorance. And keep it going. Keep that stacking. Okay. Okay, I think we're actually doing some significant fucking damage to him. I'll even spy, just to see. Okay. Yeah, that's... 23 versus 53 is pretty significant, considering where we started. Okay, Forma... Keep doing what you're doing. Oh, wait. Oh, is that a resistance to behead I see before me? Oh, we got... Okay. One major boss. Taganogok. I don't know how to pronounce the final before completing a world can take a couple hours. Woo! Okay, Froa doesn't have access to binding right now. I think if I do this, that heals him though. Or maybe he just resists it? Right? Actually, Instead of doing that, let's try removes buffs from enemies? Do I? Maybe I do, or maybe it just removes positive buffs from our characters. Which I don't know why you do that, aside from trying to clear the state. Okay, I will behead. And Rick, what has he got? Magic. Is it from the enemies? Let's see what it does. I think he moves faster than Forma, so he'll do whatever he's doing first. And I think we can do that. And God, I hope it's talking about the enemy. Uh-oh. Whoa. Okay. Okay, yeah, it did work. I was thinking it was gonna be on the characters because it doesn't really clarify. Okay. And he did lose that HP. I wasn't really following. Yay! Okay. God, I really want to beat this guy. No matter what. I really want to beat this guy. Okay, fancy perfume on Sticky. And Forma. Behead. Okay, he's doing that fancy perfume shit. Cheeks. You have no things. But that's okay. You can give a little bit of bread to Forma. Some yummy bread. They didn't actually heal very much of her HP. That's okay, because now we can behead, as we do, and we can eat some dinner, some din-din. Then we can... Man, Cheeks is like fucking no SP right now. Use some funds, I guess. But that leaves Sticky. Sticky, give Cheeks a bottle of wine. He's drunk. Whoa, it's pretty crazy what just happened there. Okay. Behead. Dinner. Let's just do some more of that. Just keep buffing Forma stats. Just keep doing that. Forma is the key to all of this. Shell. Literally no one cares. Oh, he's immune. Fuck. I guess he did that this turn. Oh. Oh yeah, he did. That's okay. Feedism. Cheeks is stunned. Can use that. Yeah, okay. Oh, because it uses last. Okay. I was hoping the turn order would allow Rick to do that first. Okay, that's okay. We can behead this turn now. Then we can do some companionship. And well, God, Jesus, no fucking SP. And Sticky can't do anything right now. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Oh my God, I think we did it. Yes! Who are these decadent cretins? Disgusting. Get them out of my sight. Now, as far as for you, you're still only an insect in my Zion. Your burning misanthropy is growing. It's engulfing everything. Perfect. I raised a worthy hair. Heed my advice. It will save your life. When you show the world your ugly, miserable insect face, you bet your sorry little ass you'll need reprieve. The more you kill, the angrier these little men will get. It's intense out there in my world. Finish your little crusades as quickly as you can. Or if you fail that, your hand will be forced to abort. Got that? You're excused then. Don't care. Didn't ask. Oh, hold on. I clicked off the window. Can't tell if she angry or dancing. I guess we did it, yay! We won the game! I know there's still like a shit ton after this, I'm sure. Leave me alone. It's nothing, why? It's a lot of sin. It only took us 12,000 years. I'm so sick of this bullshit. I won't ever forget it. I can't. It still hurts. It will always. My whole life, people wanted to control me. I guess this is Buddy / Formataki. Of course, I understand why now. Things are different. The first time in my life, I am in control. Let's make the most out of it, my bitch voice. What? Sperm gaming? Whoa. Whoa. What the fuck is this? What am I looking at? 51 out of 100? And we have, are these characters we can choose? I like that Osamu Sato looking one. So this guy with like a parasitic slug, what are these characters? Wow. So we have some guy with a crazy arm. Sperm gaming were not the words I would be hearing today. Yeah. So we got a guy with like an arm. That's a great descriptor, by the way. We have some guy with like a FBI intelligence headpiece. We have some guy that kind of looks like a squid or something. We have this guy that looks very holy. We have a guy who was clearly inspired by the Pixar movie Up. We have parasitic slug guy. We have some drunk dude in a cart. We have a ninja. We have an egg. Is that the hummingbird egg from Mother 3? We have some face that's clearly inspired by Osamu Sato, which I fucking love, and I'm probably gonna pick that guy. We have weird Garth Sprite edit dude with like a long neck and like a techno joy mask. We have an amoeba. We have some guy holding a Bible with a gun that has a US flag coming out of it, with that fish hat that's really tall. It's like, fish, women love me, fish fear me, something, something, something. And then there's like a very short guy who's floating and his face is made out of light. There's a really tall guy who has like golden hair. There is a guy with like a feather crown. Is that fucking leg horse? What is that? Some headless rider guy with like sharp appendages. There's a guy with those signs that says like God hates gay people. That's crazy. This is crazy character design. We have some guy who looks kind of like the kid from Where the Wild Things Are. We have like Conjoined Twins guy. We have Mad Scientist guy. We have some guy with a ski mask that says love is real on his forehead. We have a drunk guy in a sombrero who's blue. We have a pretty normal looking guy. Oh my god, he's actually normal. That's kind of crazy. Well, I guess his eyes are kind of glowing, but he looks remarkably normal. We have 3 peas in a pod guy. We have a really big hairy guy with a nipple piercing. We have rainbow ghost guy. We have the Joker. We have I don't know, Ghostbuster guy. We have, that looks like an enemy from a game. Oh my god. Oh, what game is that? This guy. Cry of Fear. This guy looks like an enemy from Cry of Fear, straight up. That has to be a reference to Cry of Fear. That's amazing. Damn, leg horse. I didn't think I would be hearing that RPG character. Yeah. I love Space Funeral. We have a witch, skeleton witch guy. We have really small, creepy guy with like a fucked up grin. We have some guy with really big hair. We have weird deer mud mask guy. We have a wizard with a really wide head guy. What the fuck? This is crazy. This is some really good sprite work, by the way. I mean, it's been good sprite work, but still, wow. We have some guy covered in hooks. We have like a distended head guy. We have flower guy. We have I don't know what I should call this guy. I think this guy is a little bit of a touchy subject. We have lava pillar. I don't even know. We have TV guy, but there's a hole in the TV. We have lips guy. We have old wizard guy. Maybe he's just like old. He's like crying or something. I don't know what's going on there. We have... Is that the fucking... Oh god. There's like crazy armor guy with like a... a middle finger helmet, but he's riding on like the horse from Berserk, if anyone knows what that is. We have long-faced dead guy. We have I don't know, crown guy who's wearing a crown on his groin. We have guy with a really small skull head. We have a guy with glasses and a weird nose. We have what is this? What's this posture, this form? This guy looks like a mutant. And this is the carrot! This is the fucking carrot that I saw on the fucking itch.io page. Well... Can we pick any of these? What was that guy that I saw? This... Whatever this guy is. Can I select him? Those are not all the characters. Jeez, this is a lot of characters. They're amazing though. Step into the oh shit. Oh man, okay. I'll do that in a moment. Demonstration of incompetence of all the men I've come to meet. It spits out nonsense that you cannot understand, no matter how hard you try. It's also very ugly. Its name is Mirage. Its obnoxious stupidity is likely to spread among other men. They feed off of it like a mother's tit, just so I just know it. Wait, they all have descriptions? Oh man, there's a lot of content here. I'm not too sure. This is astounding. I wish we had started with this, but also, considering how obtuse the battle system is, I understand why the game wanted to front load it with like, hey, here's the gameplay. Hope you can understand it. Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of other guys. Wow, there's some real weirdos. This is what I was hoping for from the beginning. It's very much Yik does something a bit similar to in its game design, but of course it's a lot shorter. When Yik Postmodern RPG updated to like the IV update that overhauled the story and battle and everything, it front-loaded the game, which had a pretty mundane opening before. It started with some really weird shit to sort of set the tone, like, hey, this game's gonna be really weird. This game, however, starts off with the gameplay, so I think it's interesting that it front loads with the gameplay, which is like so obtuse. Like, I mean, anyone who's watching this right now, all yous in the chats, you've seen it. I still don't know what's happening. But if it started like this, I think I probably would have had a little bit more investment. I was really worried I wouldn't be able to beat that Yato guy, and I was getting pretty exhausted fighting that guy, so I don't even know. But yeah. Lamau, good luck. Yeah, pretty much. Interspecies sexuality here, lol. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on here. These guys are fucked up. We have the orb. We have some little clay dude. I think he's a golem, or golem. He's not a golem, he's a golem. In fact, it looks like he has Hebrew writing on him too. I don't know. And then there's like a weird fucking peanut guy with like a caterpillar steed And then we have a nun with like squid tentacles. We're really there's some very strange fellas here. Like, this is just a tree. What's the description for this character? Abyss O. Shaughnessy. A being born from the new world that misses the old one. It clings to the visage of a woman to mourn something it never knew. Something I could never understand. How good could the old world have been if it ended up here anyway? Feel free to reminisce while the land shifts beneath you and the ground gives way to the void. I guess I'll just start reading the— well, let's continue to look, and then we can read, because we're gonna be reading here for ages if we read all these guys. We have, I don't know, cool looking sombrero guy like I don't know, Desperado guy. We have weird guy with a bag on his head that has the symbol for brimstone from Binding of Isaac on his forehead. We have helmet guy with no skin on his face. We have guy with a head covering that makes him look like he's from the KKK. We have the stone that says yes on it. Iconic character. We have this guy who looks also just like some dude. He's got like Pippi Longstocking hair. This is like really not the best game you should be starting with, haha. But I mean, enjoy it, I guess. Well, to be fair, in terms of Lisa, yeah, I feel like this doesn't have like fucking anything to do with what I understand of Lisa. But in terms of weird games, this is some pretty high quality content. Speaking of which, I can't recommend enough, if anyone here likes really weird games and hasn't seen it, look up Cheese Dreams by Jinx Tengu, and you'll get some. But also don't do that if you have photosensitivity issues, because that game will definitely cause a seizure, and also probably make you physically ill, even if you don't have like photosensitive epilepsy issues. But it's real weird, and this is some real weird shit right now. You have little analog guy. He looks very friendly. We have brain mummy spear guy. We have mildly perturbed looking dude. We have some kind of beast with 666 on it, and also like an anus, a blood bagel, if you will. We have a leather mask guy. We have crazy guy with a fucked up face and a crow friend. We have mold guy. We have preacher guy. We have like no skin, long face guy. I don't even know what this guy is supposed to be. Cosmic destroyer guy. Pimp guy. Assassin guy. Split head guy. Baker man. This is another pretty normal looking guy. Lucha guy. Guy with a stick whose eyes has been ripped out. Guy with a weird long nose mask and roller skates. Cloaked in shadow guy. This is just a brain bot from like Fallout guy. I mean, that 87 guy is basically just, yeah, it's just that Japanese emoticon, yeah. Uh, dude with like gas mask on. Guy with like a weirdly realistic head. And he seems like he has a sword too. A weirdly realistically proportioned head that's disproportionate to the rest of his body. A guy with like a weird mask. This guy is pretty pretty on fleek guy. Crazy muscle guy with twisted legs. What the fuck is this thing? I have to read its description. Hypercube organism, that's it. I am not too sure. Freaky guy. Fish hook guy. Looks really cool actually. Bread guy. This guy's doing something. I think he's like having a bit of a thrash. Long neck guy. Also, he has like a babby strapped to his chest. Guy with a shirt that says "fuck me," and he has some kind of medallion, perhaps of a Sonic OC. I don't know. And shadow black hole guy. Is that supposed to be like a photorealistic image of a black hole in that guy's face? What does that say? Some kind of like sports guy. Mario? Okay, I'm interested. Who's this guy? Seb Baleke, professional killer before and after the apocalypse, holds mastery over every weapon known to man. The skill set like that, is it really a surprise that he's a lonely wreck only pretending to put up a front of machismo? Why are men like this? Okay, we have invisible face guy. Fucking flesh lump guy. Like I don't even know. Fat guy with finger guns guy. Heart guy with is that a holy grenade? Or is he just holding that cross? Here's another guy who's like stressing like the unguyiness of their guy. Who's this? Existence is fluctuating, yet you have been anointed as a soldier of God. See those degenerate, disgraceful sons of Adam roaming about? Kill them. Give them hell, but pray for heaven. Don't falter and don't look back. Remember, you wanted this. Godspeed and good luck. So maybe she's not one of the guys. The not guy. I'm just assuming this character's pronouns. I'm not too sure. Let me keep looking. This guy. This is another like very normal looking guy. Wow. He's got sock puppets? The monster with the big butthole description. I'm sure this guy's supposed to be like Satan or something. Boris Dibrov. Don't you think New Olathe has it bad enough already? At some point, its punishers will outnumber the punished. This one will follow the same path as its brethren, although it has not a problem butting heads with its own kind. Is it fun? Is it what it is? Because I seriously doubt this thing is needed to any capacity. It's just cruel and gross, but I suppose it is in anyone's right to have a good time. This vacant stare, it's like the thing's brain is on one moment and off the other. Shoo, shoo! Go do your bidding, leave me alone. I'm not too sure. So it's just like a demon. Just a demon. Okay. Well, we have quite the selection here. Oh, I just realized this guy has like an Aliens above him. Okay, I'm interested. What's your deal? Odo F. Olderman. This poor bastard is one of the most misguided, deluded, but not by his own flawed concepts of God like the rest, but rather these orbiting, sadistic peculiarities. His psychosis isn't without any positives, however, though some stroke of delusion or insanity he somehow came into information regarding calamity. Oh, I fucking read that completely wrong. Through some stroke of delusion or insanity, he somehow came into information regarding calamity. Wow. Forma's like really spitting bars here. I don't really know how I feel about the writing. The writing is very big. They're using a lot of big words, and I'm a bit too stupid. This is too much for me. Yeah, this is pretty wild. Let's just pick some guys and be on the road. Here and there his foresights had given him direction. It's just a shame he'll always be facing the wrong way. Just turn around. Like, they're using a lot of, I guess, turn of phrase here. Sure. I guess we're starting with this guy. I'll make a separate save, because Whoa, wow. That's a hell of an entrance. You feel what appears to be a good book enter your possession. Read whatever the introductory material this book may contain. Yeah. Only pick one guy as your main character. Okay, well this guy is the guy. He's got aliens. That's fine. The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh. Women used to roam this land, and yet they vanished after the year blank 5. See, we're doing the SCP tradition of expunging information. All gone without a trace, all but one. You have to find her, no matter the cost. She could have left Olathe. We're all stuck here with each other. Collect dark mounds of sin found in blank. Sin is the leading currency. Use that melting tree thing to record your progress, edit your party, or restart if you think you're unable to progress. Press interact to jump up or down tiles. 4 out of 5 areas hold helpful and powerful treasure. Kill enemies to get access to the final boss. Get used to losing. I guess because it's a roguelite, so losing is what you do in this game. That's how you learn. I don't know. I've played a little bit of Isaac, and I'm no good at it. But I don't know. I don't know if I'll be good at this either, because I don't understand what's going on. Okay, finally a sheet of things I can read. So there are 12 question mark types of damage. We got blunt, we got pierce, we got fire, we got water, we got ice, we got lightning, we got earth, we got nature, we got holy, we got demonic, and then we have expunged. No. Adaptive type damage inherits damage types from Super X buffs. Some skills are able to build in battle, as well as the damage type of your currently held weapon. Okay, alright, weakness and resistances exist and can be abused via combat skills or equips, which is how we won that one fight. Well, actually not quite. We debuffed that guy's resistance into oblivion for behead, and then we won bigly. Super element buffs. Okay, this is the thing I really didn't understand, aside from the rest of it. Infuse adaptive attacks with the element. Give a chance for all attacks to apply a debuff related to its element. Provide buff to a base stat depending on the element. Listing of the stat buffs includes bonus defense, bonus agility, bonus attack, regen HP, bonus magic attack, bonus evasion, regen SP TP, bonus critical, bonus magic defense, and double sin drops. X cancel each other out. The number 5 is very important. All attacks apply either physically or magically. Parry physical attacks. Reject magical attacks. Counter all. And done. Whatever that is. Oh god, it's making me do math. Oh. Okay, so those two cancel each other out. Before mentioned effects last for 2 combat turns. Weapon types apply special bonuses on top of existing equip effects. It's interesting that they're giving us now when it sure would be handy at the start. Wow, I love game design. Weapon types apply special bonuses on top of existing equip effects. All tiers have these bonuses applied at various strength. Bonus magic defense, agility, global bleed, resist to stun, numb sullied, extra crit chance, bonus max HP, bonus max SP, TP regeneration, and sin discount on skills. Ah, sweet, a discount! Yeah, game design is hard, so I can't blame them, but like, I do wonder if... So I know more than one person worked on this. I do wonder if their logic behind how they decided to set this up and to... Because this is a lot of information just from the get-go for the player to learn. I wonder if it was a conscious decision. Because there's a lot of games that consciously go out of their way to make things very unapproachable. Like a great example would be, what is it? Pathologic. Pathologic is a game that goes out of its way. Yeah, Fear and Hunger. But I've never played Pathologic, but I've watched, you know, at least 2 or 3 multi-hour long videos about the game design of that and like the lore. I was more interested in the game design, and that's a game that goes out of its way to like really give the player hell. Like the developers, some of that was the developers being inexperienced in game design, and some of that was the developers deliberately trying to make the player's life hell. But for a roguelite, you know, you kind of want your player to want to play the game a lot over and over again, you know, to see more of the things, and to learn and to grow. And I guess there's a lot to learn here, but it sure is a whole lot. And so I do wonder, like, what the intention was with how they set this up. Most weapons possess a signature skill that can be permanently learned after slaying mini bosses. That's pretty cool. Even before the signature skill... Okay, that was that locked thing. That's interesting. Even before the signature skill is unlocked, you can learn about it in your character's moves or magic submenus. Rare experimental weapons with strong passive abilities do not possess a signature skill, nor can their passive abilities be permanently learned by a character. Okay. So there's a lot of weapons you can learn their signature skill, but there's some weapons that are like special. I guess that kind of is how some stuff works in Dark Souls. I can kind of understand how that is. Any of the 3 following modifiers can be applied to any... Wow, this is a lot! So this is stuff that only is applied to armor. 9 following modifiers can be applied to any armor you can loot. You have clean. Eat more food. Broken. More max HP, less base parameters. Cursed, less max HP, more base parameters. Psychic, more magic attack, less attack. Physical attacks devastate you. Striking, more attack, less magic attack. Magic attacks devastate you. Hot, increases crit chance as well as skill costs. Chilled, cut skill costs plus attack and magic at attack speed. So cheaper, oh, and this is a remix of He's My Dad theme from Ace of the Joyful. Wow. Huh. NN attacks weakened to elements where is immune to element guards. Attacks weaken to elements where is immune to element okay. I don't understand what that means. Cannot be taken off. Erratic, equip any weapon. And heavy, extra defense and magic defense, locks in adjacent equipment slot. Also have loving, this is so much. Acts faster, misses attacks. Entropic, protect from a bunch of elements, but weak to a bunch of elements. Starbound, protect from a bunch of elements, but weak to a bunch of elements. Glittering, 2x target rate, whereas unable to parry, reject, and counter. Cybernetic, doubles moves per turn, can always act last, where receives much more I wonder what this game would be like in the turn, in the form of a tabletop game. Because it's like stuff you want written down next to you so you can always look at it. Like, I feel like to play this game effectively, you just have to take screenshots of these menus. Lamenting, infinite TP, 5x XP. That's kind of fancy. Refuse to equip weapons. Oh, that's the trade-off. Oh, I see. There's a peaceful icon. No attack or magic attack. So I guess that's only for... You'd probably want that for only characters that are good at buffs and debuffs. So that could be God tier, actually, with the right character. Even the most roguelikes I know are not this complicated. Yeah, I know Isaac can get pretty crazy, but this is a lot of stuff to remember. At least Isaac has all those mods that you can, like, install that allows you to, like, see if the item you're about to pick up is gonna synergize well or if it's gonna be shit. But here, you just have to think. You just have to think really hard. You're on equal footing with your peers. Hoard treasure, hunt lesser beings, and gather friends to begin your murder spree properly. Friends are marked with bloodied ground. You can tell they're friends because they're covered in blood. Do not attempt to face bosses unprepared. Bosses resist disabling status effects. Mechanical foes are immune to most debuffs. All except elemental ones. Also 5. Remember that number. Your friends are your strength. Try making a balanced party where each member fulfills a role. 1 killer, 1 tank, 1 debuffer, 1 support. Important, your party shall not revolve around a single way of delivering damage, meaning do not pick 4 mages, nor 4 physical characters. Same applies with damage types, though. I would like to see... I do wonder if that's possible, though. I think it's very kind of this game, which is not very kind to the player, I suppose, to tell the player that if you do this thing, you're gonna be fucked. But I do wonder if somebody has played this game enough that they can just go right into a boss with 4 mages and, like, figure out some weird effect that allows their magic damage to attack something that's resisting all magic damage and then win. I imagine that person probably is a rocket scientist. Here, blah blah blah. Same applies to damage types, though, to a lesser extent. Rather than picking your future teammates and friends based on strength alone, do so based on how well they work off your existing posse. Balanced parties are rewarded with increase to max HP, attack, and magic attack, and mild cuts to skill cost. Learn and remember what characters are capable of, and try to correlate it to their appearance. Strategizing is key. Good luck. You'll need it. Also, here's a big sheet about effects other damage types have Uh... Oh god, it's math. I'm sorry, I can't read this one. NN stands for New Nature. That's really cool. There exists fringe status effects exclusive to specific characters. Wow, interesting. We got Risk Group, we got Taunt, we got Off the Grid, we got Falsehood. Immune to everything, die upon expiration of the status? Huh. South Paradise, Corpse Decay? Without Fault? Disengage? Entire battle, Claw Away, halved HP, double attack and double magic attack. I don't think you can remember this much, yeah. This is like stuff to remember on your 80th playthrough. Patriotic, wow, there's so many status effects. Oh god. I mean, this is like really amazing, but like, yeah, this is a whole lot. 35 years. Because you were dead for 35 years. Like Brad from a game called Lisa the Painful. Wow, that's such a cool reference. It's so cool that this game referenced a game that is related to this game. The Juice, Fury, Irradiated, Failed Crucifixion, Joyed, Withdrawal. Wow, some status effects. It's like, I know what those are. Flute Song, Sweetness, Lush Yield, Red Tape, Authority, Chief. There's so many. Victim cannot use items. That's actually kind of that's just item sub. Wow, you can be so cheap. Is Mr. Krabs in this game? Because he should have that permanently applied. Oh, it's only applied. Oh, these are turn counts, so 5 to 6 turns. Okay, I guess that's when they expire. Okay. Go clean. Drunken, desensitized, man-made, soulless, slippery, purity, negative block, stripling, what? Helpmate, wrathful versus slothful, sublimation / deposition, weak 2 / resist, blank attack and exotic types of damage respectively. So I guess if you run across an enemy that's using like weird shit you don't understand, just use that maybe. Prideful, lusting. Okay. I guess I'm saving there. Wow. I yearn for Terry's tutorial tome. Oh my god. Now we're this guy. How quickly can we kill ourselves? Well, I guess we could jump off a cliff. What's this door? Thickets. That's pretty cool. Whoa. So we're in an area now. We have an item called Action Point. Action Points are limited resource used by tier 3 weapon skills in battle. So this is Odo, the crackpot. Wait, is this a Star Trek reference? Also a really good tip, but pressing F12 will automatically send you to the title screen. Yeah. If I wanted to quit really quick. Speedrun quitting the game. I wanna probe just a little bit further. I've been streaming for a good while, but you know, like another 20 minutes, I want to see what'll happen in that. Cry, that's what I feel like doing right now. Speaking of probing deeper, wow, look. Deeper probing. Turn all positive elemental buffs to their respective weaknesses and vice versa. You have high resolve, clear numb, frozen and crying. Out of control, apply a protection from a random element to everyone present in the battle. And message sent. Cover TP and SP of all enemies, heal 70% of their HP, then shock them. Subpar chance to miss. Huh. Wonder why you would want to do that. Shock them? I guess that stuns them in some way? Type, man. Game rule, debuffer. Weapon of choice, throwables. Okay, well it's nice that it really just breaks it down for you real quick, like. The animations are pretty good. Who's this guy? We were #1 in the world. Hell, as far as I'm concerned, we still are. Sure. Well, you think the Russians are handling the apocalypse well? Proceed? Bullshit. Proceed? America #1. I don't know, this guy seems pretty smart. #1 forever. Absolutely. USA. USA. We get it, America. USA. 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 Don't you want to join my party? This card? Join my fucking party, dude. Or not. Whatever. Is that... I remember this enemy from Spelunky. On Spelunky 2, there's some guys that look like that. Okay. What's up? What do you have to say? Wow. My fingers inside your head. If you forfeit half of sin, you may be spared. Gives a fuck about this chump change. Okay, we're fighting this guy. No, we're gonna die. So we also... I wasn't reading these moves, but he has Ace Catch and Man Dog Pile. This will be our end. Blunt Attack. Phew. Okay, at least we can refill our SP. Everyone present in the battle. Okay. It's bonus damage if the caster is faster than the target. Look, they're all happy. Big fan of the emojis. Okay, please just kill me. Yeah, that was fast. Odo was defeated. Snack you. Don't even think it. Anywho, I will draw now. You can join me at any time. Oh! Like an art stream? But yeah, wow. So that was that. Yeah, I'm about done here. we seen, we came, we saw, we uh couldn't comprehend. This was like Eldritch. This was like looking into. This is what a biblically accurate Lisa fan game looks like. You can't comprehend it. Very impressive. Like it's not really like the criticisms I have here aren't criticisms in the sense that I disliked it, but it's definitely, it doesn't make itself very approachable. It yeah, it's really something. I guess I'll give my final thoughts just real quick. The spin duck. My final thoughts. Well, I think it was. I've said before, previously that I think there's some questionable decisions to front load the game with the tutorial that it has, and also the battle system is gargantuan. There's so many things to keep track of. Very impressive, but it also feels very bloated. Perhaps that was the intention. Perhaps the intention was to confuse and frighten, and to leave you feeling like you're completely out of control of whatever you're doing. In that case, I think it's a success. But in terms of everything else, it's definitely like the most experimental that like Lisa thing I think I think maybe exists. Because like I said, I wanted to play this because it looked like the weirdest fucking shit ever. And yeah, for a kind of sort of grounded, but like Lisa's weird. It's grounded in the same way Earthbound's grounded. It's pretty down to earth with its characters. But you know, there's like weird magic shit, and there's a lot of weird, silly shit, and a lot of weird quirkiness. It's not quite to this level. This is like very strange, very esoteric, very prickly, very ugly, but in like the human sense. Which Lisa is also about that, about how fucking horrible people can be. But this is definitely a lot of that on display. A lot of, I mean, the game said it itself. There's a lot of religiosity, like Buddy's going on, or Buddy, Forma, which is some kind of distortion of Buddy, seems to be going on a sort of religiously motivated quest to cleanse the world of the sorry men who still linger in this hell. Like themes of misandry, themes of anger at misogyny, and of like the nature of people and the bad natures of people. There's a lot of complex things going on, and I certainly respect what it's trying to do, but it is a whole lot. It's a whole lot. It's very dense. Like every fucking moment, every battle is just loaded with information. It goes a mile a minute. Every single turn, you have enemies applying and unapplying and afflicting and doing multi-hit attacks. Like you can more or less, and also sometimes you get multiple attacks, and I'm not sure how that works. I wonder if there's some better way to indicate that, but maybe they're restricted by the RPG Maker engine. Gee, I don't know. It's really weird though. The artistry on display is very cool. I can't say I like it. Like, just from, like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna have fun playing any more of this, but the rest of it is certainly, it's certainly something. It's certainly, there's a lot of care and effort and energy and thought was put into this. It's just it's very unapproachable, which, like I said before, might be the intention. Maybe it's the intention to evoke this kind of emotion of like, what the fuck? My brain is hurting. I don't understand any of this. I've died 5 times. I can't get past the first 3 enemies. Maybe that's the kind of emotion that that the creators wanted people to feel. But yeah, very cool though. I'm glad I experienced it, even though I'm not sure entirely what I experienced. I wish it was more approachable. I wish I could understand it better. I wish I could play more of it. And maybe I will off stream. But yeah. I think they're still working on it too, like the developers of this. So I hope they continue to make it. It's real weird. And I like when games are real weird, but I also like when I can just get into something and not have to like read like a 50-page manual that I have to memorize because it's all going to be on the test, which is starting right now. That kind of thing. But yeah, well, I hope you all enjoyed. And yeah. I will. I don't know what I'll stream again. I guess I'll. I don't know. I have some other Lisa fan games. I've been playing. Super Gorilla Quest off stream. That's an RPG Maker game. It's been quite fun. I'm liking it quite a bit. Maybe I'll do a playthrough that's on stream. It's pretty short and fairly easy so far. And it's very small. Nobody seems to know about it. It was recommended by the developer of Bebder game, and yeah, it's quite good. But yeah, I guess we'll just see. We'll see what happens next Saturday. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. So bye.